Hi guys. So, I have some confessions I need to tell you all about this past week or so. For one, I'm in a hotel right now, which I had planned on doing after spending 8 or so days on the Native American reservation. Yes, Native American reservation. I've been able to do laundry here. There's a fitness facility. There's a full kitchen. So I made some beans and oats and sweet potato stuff last night. But let me tell you my 423 sins. I anticipated going off the 423 diet to some extent this at Pine Ridge Reservation because I was joining up with a group and it was just going to be socially awkward and it's not really possible to always abide by 423, or at least, well, I think I didn't spend more than that per day in a way because I was given food. So I don't know if that's really in the rules. And in a way, maybe I did pay for that food because I paid for the trip a few months ago. Anyway, but I have some specific confessions to make. Okay, well, this is just silliness. I had Tootsie Pops this past week. I don't know why I justified it, but I had a lot of them, or too many. Yeah, I'm not sure how many I had. That's not part of a healthy, whole food 423 a day diet, is it? No. So I either need to give those away or throw them away. Not sure who would take random Tootsie Pops from a stranger. Sounds questionable. I have to stop. I have to. This is like crack. I can, a couple tablespoons, yeah. No. I could eat the whole jar. Yeah, probably the whole jar in one day if I wanted to. I don't know who can eat just 2 tablespoons. I don't know. It doesn't even make sense. So, what's in there? Oh, anyway, well, no more peanut butter for Mary-Margaret. Oh, well, okay. One thing, I don't know if I'm going to totally roll this out. This is salt. I cover things in salt. I have to stop. Bad for my blood pressure and other things that I can't think of at the moment. A little salt is not bad. You need salt in your body, but yeah, I don't use it in a healthy manner. And there's salt not built in. I mean, there's just salt naturally occurring in various plants and such. So either, I'm not sure if I'm going to throw that away or not. Maybe I'll keep it. This has some iodine in it, which is that what I'm thinking of? Iodine? Iodine salt. Yeah, you're supposed to have iodine, but there's other sources of iodine, so I don't have to have this. But I've overused it. Mary-Margaret must stop. Alright, so I've had this problem, an addiction to this type of item for many years. Many years. It's one of my best friends. You know what it is? Cereal. This kind of cereal is not the worst enemy, I suppose. It's gluten-free rice Chex, though it's still very processed, but it's not, high in fat or high in sugar. Though I think the second ingredient might be sugar. Well, some people just have a bowl, kind of like the weird people that can eat just like a tablespoon of peanut butter. Some weird people can just have a bowl of cereal. I could eat the whole box easily in one, maybe not, whatever. I could eat a whole box, definitely in a day. I need to stop that because it's a lot of calories and it's not so filling. There's a lot of other whole foods that are not processed. I mean, don't you kind of like, how did they get them in this shape? Oh, a cut right there. I don't, that's just too processed. I have to stop, unless I overeat it every time that I have cereal, no matter what kind of cereal. And there's just weird chemicals in there that I do not need to be ingesting. Okay. Here's one thing I really don't want to give up. This is a Mio water drink, water flavoring. But this is Mio Energy, and I don't drink coffee because I think the acidity just does bad things for me, and I think it makes my face break out. I don't know, I don't do coffee anymore, even though I love it. So I've been drinking Mio Energy because I've been needing some energy because I've only slept a few hours a lot of nights, which is not bad. I gotta work on that too. And this has all kinds of weird things going on in it, chemical weird things, preservatives, potassium sorbate, colors, and it's got a lot of artificial sweeteners in it, which like sucralose. A lot of those are just really bad for your microbiome, your gut bacteria. Just kind of throws it all off and can make you more susceptible to things. And I cannot at the moment think of specific things. Just a lot of artificial sweeteners are just not beneficial at all for your body. And man, the amount that I've put in my body lately of this is really bad. Okay, this is me just trying to defend myself a little, or, well, I meant to explain one reason why I couldn't completely abide by the diet so easily while on the group trip. We weren't really allowed to just be outside alone, really, where we were staying, for safety reasons. Also, I had wanted to camp in my tent outside, but someone told me I would either get run over by horses or someone would steal all my stuff, or I might die, so I stayed inside. But I wasn't really able to, bust out my camp stoves and go sit outside and boil beans and rice at night like I normally do when I'm staying or camping alone. And I didn't want to drag anyone out there with me to wait for my beans and rice to boil, because we were supposed to have buddies for 1 or 2 or 3 or 4, I don't know, but there's one of my excuses for not completely abiding by 423 a day. But from here on out, I should be essentially on my own, volunteering and not meeting up with big groups for extended periods of time. So I will abide.
With a handful of Pringles potato chips and a ding-dong by my head. In the daytime I'm Mr. Natural, just as healthy as I can be. But at night I'm a junk food junkie. Good Lord, have pity on me.